Oh, Boris Johnson?
これ、this is the...
Why? What is this? What are you going to do?
Let's finish this. So last Monday, we were here and we were summarizing populism. I would like to finish it and then stop this topic. And then finish Africa. And if we have time left, finish negotiation. Then next week I want to start something new.
What are you going to do?
So that's the question. What is hot? What would you like?
Just you are focusing on Boris Johnson. This is a hot one.
Hmm.
And the other hot one is Iran.
Iran. It's also,
But Britain is the most hottest issue next month.
Britain.
Yeah, Britain he's going to be prime minister.
It's hot tonight. We already know what's going to happen. So it doesn't matter who will become prime minister.
No. My interest in what kind of relationship with Trump?
That's already decided. The show.
Really?
Yeah, of course, because Trump wants to have a good relationship with.
No, the EU going to be the collapse.
Collapse?
Yeah. What is this?
Fig. Very good. Yeah, actually, it's much better than what you normally.
Too sweet.
Too sweet. It's not so sweet.
That one is better for me. This one is sweet.
Which one? Try one. It's really good, actually. It's not so sweet.
Honey is better for me. Honey.
No.
No, too much sugar.
That's not.
No, bad for health.
That's very good.
No, bad for diabetes.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Kimono-san, would you like to try one? This is very, very tasty.
Okay.
What are you going to do next week?
Iran? Now, Iran, I'm following Iran quite closely, actually.
Nice.
Oh, she is. Yeah.
My interest in Khomeini is two different persons.
Khamenei to Rouhani.
Rouhani. Very different two persons.
So very different. That's the front end, the public facing side, and the power in the back. Yeah?
What else is hot topics in the world?
Well, I think this is the hottest topic. Now actually, Trump wants to persuade the Senate to agree on a major shipment of arms to Saudi Arabia.
Why?
To fight Iran.
Why he's need to persuade?
Why? Because actually there is this issue with the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince who ordered to kill
Khashoggi.
Yeah, so now the Senate said, yeah, wait a second, you're not going to supply weapons, lots of weapons to Saudi Arabia.
But he can do it, right?
Senate stopped it.
Really?
Yeah, Senate didn't agree with it. They're so right. Is Trump crazy? Terrible.
But
also, they try to link. they try to link Iran to Al Qaeda.
Israel, Al Qaeda.
So, but that's bullshit. Al Qaeda is linked to Saudi Arabia. They show, not to Iran.
That's right. Yes.
So they wanted to do it so because once they would make the link with Al Qaeda, they could go back to a legislation that was created after the attack on the Twin Towers.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they could wage a war without intervention of the Senate.
Why?
but the Senate they blocked it. They were onto what they were trying to do.
Yeah, that's right. But this is not new. I know that everything. They have long history.
Hmm.
Middle East almost settled down. So Iran is even Trump going to start to wage war, but
he has he has
nothing new.
Opposition in the Senate. He has opposition from
Oh, I
Europe.
tell you, Trump cannot beat Iran anyway. Conclusion.
No, but I mean, still, we are in a kind of war situation in Afghanistan, in Syria, there's everywhere. There's wagering.
Wait a minute. Afghanistan already delivered the responsibility for the Eric Prince, not the American government. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we're paying money.
Yeah.
Whether it's military or whether it's
Trump
it's
needs
the same
their
thing.
private interest. He wants to get money from Afghanistan. They order Eric
Blackwater.
Eric Prince to manage
But it really doesn't matter. I mean, whether
exactly, it doesn't
outsourcing or
matter.
not.
Outsourcing. It's outsourcing Afghanistan. Now next is Trump thinking about outsourcing Iran. Okay, he don't want send troops and asked Eric Prince, can you handle Iran? Eric Prince said,
But he had the opportunity to start a war this week, right? Because if Iran is going to shoot down,
yeah, you said
a
last
drone-
week. You said last week, but
No. I'm talking about shooting down the drone. On
yeah, I know that. I know.
But he was going to make a punch, but he
I know
actually
that. He don't do that.
he didn't do it.
He don't that. He's a clever person.
He didn't do it.
He don't want to send soldiers because he want to get win at 2020 for election. So he don't do that.
Well, actually, Mozan, I think that there is no way to become more popular than to start a war.
No, too much risky at this time.
Actually, a country in war always sides with the president.
No, American nationality is getting bored. No. No, they are getting.
If they
bored.
can sell it,
Yeah,
if they can present
don't.
a smoking gun,
No, they don't want to. They're already tired of Middle East war for many years. They know how much money they already spent for them.
and Europe is also not going to support them.
No, this time. So Trump, no, he's a very clever person. So now why are you going to dig in detail? But I presume Trump will going to ask Eric Prince, can you manage Iran? He will going to say, of course,
Sure.
yes, why not? Next door.
I'm already there.
Oh, I'm already there. Okay, how many personnel will you need to send into Iran? Okay, I can do it.
No. Blackwater cannot do an active warfare. They can maybe
No.
manage the situation.
They're going to always say, okay, we're going to deliver 200,000 people, logistic people there.
Yeah. Logistics. That sounds like CIA talk. But
Exactly.
No. I don't think that
Okay,
Blackwater is not a solution.
I have 30,000 RV, some kind of truck is coming like that, RVC or RVA or something, vehicle, used at Middle East. Still they have stopped there, right? And that the truck is a lot of maintenance fees that they're going to fix it. They're going to focus on Iran and logistics, no problem, right? Support.
But you just said that they're not going to start a war, and you cannot start a war just with Blackwater. That's impossible.
Our problem is, okay, so even if you just only focus on Iran, but still Middle East not stable yet, so a lot of effort is required. Syria,
You don't want to do actually
Iraq,
basically.
Iraq.
So I don't think that United States wants to basically hand over the Middle East to Saudi Arabia.
No.
So what interest do they have to actually beat Iran? I don't understand because Saudi Arabia is not a very nice country to
Me
get more
neither.
power.
Me neither. How come Trump hate Iran?
I don't know.
This is my basic question. That's right. I don't know how come.
Maybe because of what happened in Yemen. I don't know.
No. Israel.
Right. Well, Israel, but Israel is also not very friendly with Saudi Arabia.
No. His family is favor for Israel.
Yeah, I know. But again, he's not in favor of Saudi Arabia either.
Yeah,
Israel's enemy are both Saudi Arabia and Iran.
No, recently different. Israel very kindly to contacting Saudi Arabia now. But I tell you, it's
that's just temporary to show.
Simple reason, Israel.
But if Saudi Arabia gets power, can we agree that if Iran is out of the picture...
Wait a minute, that's Saudi Arabia, they don't have power recently. Oil price is America is leading. America is leading now, right? Not Saudi Arabia, right?
Saudi Arabia is still bloody rich. They have a lot of power in the region.
But
still.
Not in future. But you can observe Israel, okay? Israel, they just Netanyahu got power to manage still. So America will going to very much influence.
Well, Netanyahu is also not doesn't have so much power because he cannot keep a government together. He's having a lot of he has public support, but he cannot manage parliament. He cannot. He's not the strong leader anymore. I think we will see the end of Netanyahu.
So it means Iran issue not so much interesting for us, right?
Iran, well, okay, it's not interesting for us. I mean, it's going to be a bloody big war, and the cards are going to be shuffled again. But I don't think that no matter what they do, they don't want to win they don't want to win against Iran, because you can't win it. Because once you beat Iran, then you basically hand over the power to another, and then there will be another adjustment in the region.
Yeah, what kind of benefit do they have?
Nothing.
Nothing. So they don't need to. So we don't thinking about in detail about. We try to discuss. Looks like in vain. Right?
So
what we had better talking about.
But
I don't want
why
to.
do the people around Trump want to attack Iran?
I told you, Israel. Any other reason? Can you find it? Israel.
Because they are afraid that they will develop an atomic bomb?
No. Israel hitting lots of Iranian Air Force, and they try to do something with Iran, but I don't know why they don't.
Okay, so Israel is definitely against Iran because, well, Hezbollah and basically
only Israel, yes.
But so is Saudi Arabia.
Any other reason I can. Saudi Arabia is there. No, I tell you, they are sticking to Yemen. They don't have more alliance to attack the other country. Yemen. They cannot beat Yemen.
Yeah, well, but if Iran is out of the picture, they can beat Yemen. Because Iran is supporting the Houthis.
No, I tell you, Iran is support, but very little.
Very little?
Very little. Almost nothing. Iran knows that.
That I wish.
Do you know
I question that.
Do you know the Yemen? This is a big country, huge country. How is it going to kill them all? They consider Vietnam, even though they are bombing a lot. But
the Hutus are in the minority, Janai.
Of course, but
why can they survive? Only because of Iranian support.
I know no progress for a couple of years.
Yeah, but if Iran loses, they cannot support the Houthis. That means that the conflict in Yemen will be settled.
Wait a minute, Iran itself, they have no. Tell the truth, they no interest so much. Why? What
in Yemen? Because basically just to piss off Saudi Arabia.
No,
it's next door, Dakara.
No, currently their most common concern is economic issues. Not like they have no alliance to consider for Yemen, right? They have.
But they're still selling oil to Iran, to Japan.
No. This is actually of course their problem. Their concern is economic issue.
Iran.
Sanction is a big impact.
It has a big impact. Yeah, it's very effective.
They don't need to get involved in Yemen, right? So Why you talking about Iran? This
No,
is,
you are talking about Iran. I said I didn't want to do it. No, you start about Iran.
No, my concern is what kind of issues we have.
Okay, that's a better question. But I didn't raise Iran.
Okay, the second issue is China-U.S. war, but trade war is I don't so much interest in China-U.S. trade war. This cannot be settled in the next 1 or 2 years. I just involved Huawei, but no solution.
How about climate?
This is no answer. But Huawei is much more better confusing in the world. 5G. This is more concern. Climate is CO2 is oh my God, who's going to write opinion, right direction? We don't dig in the detail and what kind of solution, no answer. But 5G is clear answer. Okay, America denied 5G, so what are you going to do anyway? Right? So this is a problem. And Trump is, I don't agree the 5G in Huawei. We can make a solution by ourselves. No, they cannot.
So climate, well, I think actually climate is going to be a very hot topic in the years to come, the decades.
But climate change, we can do it, but no solution. We cannot propose my opinion. Okay, my opinion is obvious. It's just going. It's nothing happened. Okay, several states and several, American states, California and New York City, they're going to support climate change, but that's all. Trump never changed his mind. It means nothing happened.
Yeah, but you think Trump will be there forever?
I don't know. He's kind of woman. He may be changing his mind yet tomorrow, but I don't know. No, at this time, no reason. Okay, I support Kyoto Protocol, maybe today or tomorrow, but who knows that? Right? The useless we discuss so much. Oh my, time losing. Instead, I think, what kind of 5G problem is going to happen in the States? And Facebook and Amazon.
But do you think actually that basically just look at the majority of the people worldwide, do you think that climate change is a concern to them? I think actually that there is a majority in the world. I suspect that there's a majority in the world who wants to...
No, this is the only human power.
No. Okay, so what you see is actually interesting because a minority is basically undermining the entire climate agenda. Even though a majority wants it, the minority is...
Sure? No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. Some drought, some kind of, agriculture problem, so what? In Africa, okay. Many people don't care.
The problem is not limited to Africa. We see a lot of extreme...
Yeah. They have a
in
big...
southern part of the United States, there are also...
Yeah, that's right.
Droughts
only those states that care.
Oh.
That's all.
Well, like California, they had droughts, a lot of fires.
Mountain fire.
Yeah.
That's California care. What do you want to do that?
Well, the problem is that there's a huge, big rider, a free rider in.
Okay, California has problems. So what kind of solution do we can propose? No, we can't. No.
But it's only going to work if
you're talking about CO2. Oh my God,
So it's everybody.
It's a liar.
No, it's not a liar. More, I hate this kind of and actually, so many people are actually saying it.
I studied 15 years. I know that CO2 in the air. Okay, just CO2 density increasing year by year, and Earth will going to be collapsed in future. No. This is just measurement of CO2. We cannot make measurement. We cannot recognize how much impact.
But I mean, sorry, but why do we need to measure it? Basically, what we know from observation.
No. We can no. chemists decided we cannot measure for CO2. Of course, climate problem issues we have, but not
Of course,
CO2.
we can measure CO2.
Not,
What are you saying?
Not CO2.
We can measure CO2. We can measure the concentrations of CO2 in different parts of the world.
Of course, we can do that. But 0.000 point is too many. So how are we going to write answer to make?